Man, I'm telling you guys, like, I have a lot of really cool stuff for the bike, a lot of different gear, but this Raven Moto setup on that I have right now is definitely by far my favorite. It's my most comfortable. Just go on a bike, you know, real quick, throw some jeans on, throw a hoodie on, throw my helmet on, gloves, and go out for a cruise. And I wanted to share that experience with you guys, so I'm gonna give away a full Raven Moto kit. We're gonna talk about that a little bit. I'm gonna also go over the features of this stuff that you're gonna win here. And it's just, and there's a few rules obviously, but it just looks really good on the bike, man. You know, you got just a casual setup on and you're protected. So this hoodie, you got nice shoulder armor, you got forearm armor, elbow. It's just, you know, nice back protection. And it's really comfortable. You got your ventilation just like their pants have. Reflective in the Raven Moto. You know, it's a little breezy out. It's 54 degrees here in Austin, Texas today, so it's a little cold, and I'm comfortable. I have a Nike thermal and just a regular thermal on, and I'm just chilling. I can ride. I've been riding around all day and not cold or anything. It's just really comfortable. You got some pockets here. You can throw things in. Pockets here for your hands. You got pockets up here. I usually throw sunglasses in there, maybe an extra GoPro battery, stuff like that. You can do whatever you want with it. I mean, it's a really good kit, and it looks awesome on the bike because you're not all raced out. You're just out riding around town or whatever. Maybe you're going out to dinner with the boys, getting some chicken fingers, watching a game, whatever. You know, it's not like, you know, getting a suit and tie and going to my Ducati, but it's just a nice casual outfit, right? And you're protected, which is really important when you're on a bike like this. You have to wear gear. Like, so I see that a lot of guys compromise that because it's like they want to wear the hoodie and ride the bike in just jeans, and then they end up doing it because it's just comfortable or whatever, but you're not protected. And then they go down and they break everything and freaking road rash and all the shit. Instead of like, oh, I got to get my whole bike outfit on, you know, like the leather jacket and all this stuff. It's like you're really throwing on clothes that are kind of like, you know, other than knee armor sticking out of it, that's, you know, a little obvious. But you can take that out if you want, you know, if you're not too worried about it. I'd leave the hip in. The cool thing about the jeans is they're Kevlar lined, so maybe you're not worried about, you know, banging up your knee and stuff. Like you feel like if you fall, you're probably gonna break your leg anyway. I'm telling you right now that it does help. I've had mine on when I get hit by a car going 30 miles an hour, rear end at me, and I didn't have a single break or bash in my legs. Everything was from my upper body because I did not have a Raven Moto hoodie. Now it was 90 degrees out that day, but I wasn't wearing any protective gear up top, which is why my whole upper body was just destroyed, other than my hands, which I had these gloves on right here. These very gloves you are seeing is what I had on. These are the Raven Moto Storms. Very, very nice gloves. These are definitely by far my favorite gloves. I refuse to get rid of them, even though I crashed in them and can get new ones if I want. I love them. So you're gonna win these. You're gonna win the hoodie. You're gonna win the pants. You're gonna win the shoes. These are TCX. I don't have Raven Moto, but you will. So that full kit, you will win. It's like almost maybe $600 or so, close. I mean, you got 2 and 2, 400. The boots, the gloves, yeah, you're up there, right? So it's a really nice kit. Y'all get to pick and choose how you want the colors. If you want the ash, you want the black, you want these denims. It's up to you. If you want the black or white gloves, it's up to you what color with the shoes. They're always going to be black leather, but I think the Raven part is a different color. So purple, red, gray, whatever you want. It's up to you. So that's the giveaway, right? So that's what you're gonna that's what you're gonna get during this giveaway. The way to win, you obviously got to become a subscriber to the channel. That would definitely help me. Number one thing, because, you know, I appreciate you guys subscribing, commenting, all that stuff, and I really want to help I just want to give back to you guys somehow. And also I want this little plan that I've concocted to make this all happen also work. So you guys are we're gonna get into this a little bit here, so sit back and relax. This might be like another 10-minute long video. All right, so there's gonna be 5 things. You have to prove it. You have to message Raven Moto, DM them and say, I want the bag, we want the bag, make the bag, any of those things. Screenshot it and send it to me via DM Instagram. So prove to me. You don't need to prove to me you're following or doing any of that, because I could check that myself, and I will. So because if it comes to time to giveaway and you're not following the channel or Instagram or any of that, you won't win. You'll go to the next person. Biggest thing is like taking a screenshot, send it to me, whatever. But you're supporting, and you're showing you're supporting by subscribing to my channel, following Raven Moto. You know, they got a lot of cool little videos and stuff that they do. Their gear is awesome, like I said, and it's streetwear. They got race stuff. They got whatever you want. They're only getting bigger. They're out of Canada. They're well-made stuff, and their message is good. Motorcycle safety, ride safe, be safe, and look good. You know, like it's awesome. So the details to the giveaway, very easy. You know, support us all. Do the message, send it over to me, and come giveaway time during Christmas is when we'll do the giveaway drawing. I'll do a random picker. I'll do a live stream on YouTube. Somebody will win the full getup. Whoever wins, I'll send you, you know, you send me what you want. You know, you want the black gloves, you want the ash jeans, you want all black, whatever you want, it's up to you. So, if you want my kit, like I said, these are the Storms, Ruroc, denim jeans, and, you know, looks awesome on the bike. You'll see some B-roll of that in a you know, without the video. So let's talk about my bag design. So I have a little demo here. All right, this is not a Raven Moto backpack. This is a Recycle Firefighter 12-liter backpack. It's 17 by 9.5 wide, and it goes about 4.5 inches when it's you know, opened up, stuffed up. It's a full clamshell design bag with high-vis interior. Really, really important. So the backpack for Raven, I want to be pretty much the same specs, but the inside needs to have a couple of features. Also, it's a no drag backpack. So it's going to be a hard shell on the back, which is no drag. Really, really nice, sleek design. Open it up, high vis, black. We need some kind of reflective material, safety wise. So there's a few features, so I'm going to talk about that. But number one is the 12-liter 17 by 9 by and 4 inch deal. 12 liters. The way this backpack looks on you when it's that size is absolutely perfect. It's literally the perfect size backpack for riding a motorcycle. It's a day bag. You know, you can only fit in there what you want. Now, if you want to go for an overnight trip, you know, the girl you met at the bar on your dope bike last week, then get their bigger backpack, right? But it's just perfect. Imagine that in a no drag look. I mean, it's just awesome. And now also with this kit, with this outfit that I have on, perfect. Now this bag will not be multicam unless they want to make a multicam version. That would be dope. But you know, especially black multicam, like, are you serious? That would be so fire. Like if they made any kind of multicam pants or whatever, I mean, to match it, oh my god, Raven, y'all would be selling them real quick. I promise. Any gear, guys, don't forget to use my discount code at Raven Moto if you want any gear as well. 10% off. Use my discount code Hardcity, all capital letters. That gets you 10% off anything in Raven Moto store, and I'll leave that link below as well. The discount code right here for you guys to easily see. Link below, 10% off. Multicam is so sick, especially with my community, because there's a lot of guys on my channel who are from the old part of my channel, which was all backpack reviews and all that stuff, which is why I know a lot about this. So everybody, a lot of people ride motorcycles, man. I mean, it's like, and I'm getting a lot of people into it by doing these videos. So just the easy pull it here, just basic, bam, to open it up and get it off your back. But it's just a perfect size, man. And so a couple of safety features I want to talk about that I need to have. Now I'll talk about the interior. Number one safety feature, some kind of reflective stripe, racing stripe, maybe that's only when the light hits it. Or maybe a trim or whatever. We need a sternum strap, and then on that sternum strap should be like a whistle. The reason for the whistle is if you go down on your bike at Tail of the Dragon or out here on Lime Creek Road, you fall into a ditch, your bike's, nobody knows, right? There might be nobody, you might fall down into a ditch in your bike and no one ever see you on some of those roads and some of these twisties that we hit on our bike. So that's the whistle, man. Just a super stupid, simple whistle. Nobody will even ever know it's there. It's like kind of attached here or something, somewhere. And it's just there, right? It's like nobody's ever gonna see it. It's just, you know, but you know it's there because it has the safety whistle. And these are just like subtle details to the bag that you can either use for selling points, or also it's just fucking cool. It's just cool to have this shit. The inside of the bags needs to have 2 things, very important. One, a area or an access port somewhere for a water bladder. Just a small one if you want to add that in there. You don't have to, whatever, but it needs to have the feature and the slit there somewhere just in case you do want to have it. And the other big thing, a visor slot or some kind of like visor bag dedicated into the backpack, whether it's up top. I'd rather probably be up top here. It doesn't really matter, maybe at the bottom where the bigger part would be, because if it's a no drag bag. But I don't know, they would have to make that. I would probably do it maybe somewhere in the center actually, because then if the dedicated visor pocket, well, if it was at the top, I mean, that'd be a good idea as well, because it can kind of match the roundness of the bag, and you just really like make a little folding out zipper thing. Or if it was down here, you can kind of stack if you want to take an extra pair of clothes or shoes. You have to be able to, the biggest thing about this bag is it has to fit your visor and a pair of gym shoes, because a lot of times that's an extra pair of shoes, you know what I mean? You can put whatever in there, but those are like the biggest things, and maybe like water, extra water, something like that, you know? It's just real simple, basic design, full clamshell, no drag, couple of cool little features, maybe even a dedicated zipper here for a firearm would be so sick. I mean, not a lot of people out in Canada. I mean, I know that Raven Moto is probably way bigger in Canada than they are in US because they're from Canada, but just places to put things, like real, like not too much, but like, you know, I don't want my AirPods and stuff all flapping around, because this is a motorcycle, stuff like a blowing around or whatever. Just little slots and areas for different things, and that's kind of my idea. I want this backpack to be made. They're not against making a Hardcity limited edition something. I've talked to them about that before, and they're not against the idea, but I kind of want to push it a little bit more and see what comes out of this. Now, whether or not they make the bag or not, I have no idea. That would be awesome if they did. I wouldn't be mad if they don't. But the biggest thing about this is the giveaway. You guys, you know, do those couple of things and you have a chance to win this full Raven Moto kit, which I absolutely love. I mean, I love being on my bike, going out on it's a Wednesday afternoon. I'm off from work today, and I'm just out cruising around in a beautiful 54 degrees crisp day, and I'm not super raced out. I'm just going to get a couple of things done, run errands, boom, just chilling, man. If I'm going to go hit twisties or something, probably not going to wear this, but if I do get caught in some crazy little roads or whatever, I have protection, you know, and it's like a no-brainer to me, guys. So do those things. Again, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow Raven Moto's Instagram, follow my Instagram, to Will Moto, direct message Raven Moto, tell them you want the bag made, take the screenshot, send it to me. You're automatically entered to win the prize, right? And so the people who send me the screenshot are going to be the ones who on their Instagram are going to be the ones that have the chance to win. So I'll have to go and check after. That's all going to be my responsibility. You guys have nothing to do with that. So, but that's how I'm kind of doing it. So your Instagram name is going to be the one that's drawn. I want to be very clear about that. It's not your YouTube. It's your Instagram. Your Instagram handle is what's going to be entered into the automatic drawing, okay? So once you win, say I go, okay, this person from Instagram won, then we will go and verify that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel and you follow all the right things you're supposed to follow and do all the things. So that's how you win, guys. I'm super excited. Raven Moto, make the bag. It's going to sell the Hardcity edition, no drag, 12-liter backpack, visor, whistle, reflective material, man, maybe a little holster, water bladder thing, a couple little features. We could get into that. You know, I have tons of ideas for a backpack. We can go as far as you want with that, Raven, guys. You guys let me know. But more importantly, guys, do all those things so you can get a chance to win. Whether they make the bag or not, like I said, it's up in the air. But somebody's gonna win this awesome kit come Christmas. Thank you all so much for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Love you all. Peace.